I'm Tina.
I'm Ross.
And today we're back for another tasting of delicious cheeses from the UK. We're always looking out for new cheeses we haven't tried. And I have to say this time they're not necessarily new to us cheeses because we do have some cheddars as well as a Red Leicester and a White Leicester. So we've tried these in the past, but not from these particular companies. So we're always looking to try from different creameries because oftentimes they'll be just a little bit different. So you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
So first one we have, and actually found a few of these in Grass Valley when we made our trip up there. And this is a new one I don't think I've ever tried. It's called 12 Hooves Cheddar, and that's this one right here. I'll try to get a nice close-up of there because the 12 hooves refers to the fact that there are 3 different animal milks in it. So there's cow, sheep, and goat. And you can see little layers. I'm not sure if it showed up on the camera or not, but there are different colored layers in there. You can see that some are more white. Like I know goat's milk usually is really white, and some are more of a yellowish white.
Yeah, I didn't notice it at first. No,
so it almost looks a little bit striped. And I know other mixed milk cheeses, a lot of times they're just mixed together and you don't see those different layers like that. So I thought this looks really interesting. And this is from Singletons Company, which we tried some of their cheese, I think, on our last cheese video. So, and this is from England. It says handcrafted in England, grass pasture grazed since 1745. Wow. And before we get started, I just want to mention about different colors of cheese, because oftentimes when we find cheddar, just our grocery store cheddar, it is usually colored orange. And that's just a coloring, typically it's annatto. But I did a little bit of research about why do we have some cheeses that are white and some that are orange. It actually dates back to England. I believe it was in the 17th century. And sometimes when they would feed certain breeds of cows or certain times of year, there would be more beta carotene in the grasses they ate, making for a more colorful cheese. So there'd be a little bit more of an orangey, yellowish color that would come out in the cheese. And that became synonymous with high quality cheese. People felt it tasted better. So apparently at some point they got the idea of, oh, hey, we can just start adding color and charging just as much. I've heard a few different stories on why, like whether they scraped off some of the cream and used that for butter and they were trying to make it so that they could sell it for more money. So they started adding colorings like, I believe they mentioned marigold, saffron, basically to make it look more colorful so they could get more money off it. And then that got brought over to the US, and over in Wisconsin and some other states, they were adding that in there too. And also to make sure that year round you had that consistent coloring. And traditionally in Vermont and the Northeast, they don't add coloring. They don't add the annatto, so you'll find more white. In fact, we refer to them here as white cheddar here. That is often made in Vermont.
The more you know. The more you know.
So after my long little speech there, I find it interesting why why are our cheddars orange here? And then you look back and...
Yeah, I was not aware of the history. Thank you for that.
Yeah, so I just thought I would share that.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and start tasting.
Ladies first.
Well, go ahead and grab yourself a piece too.
I am a little bit curious. You said this is clearly cheese made from 3 different animals.
3 different animals, yeah.
So I'm wondering if the texture of each layer is going to be slightly different.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to like try them all together or... I'm not sure. That one almost seemed a little bit more goaty to me. Not sure if I was correct.
Is goaty a proper adjective?
I'm going to say it is.
Okay.
At least in cheese tasting, I've heard the word goaty. Yeah, those are nice. It's a very soft cheese. It didn't say how long it was aged. I get the feeling it probably wasn't aged very long, so it's pretty soft still.
Yeah. It has a pretty strong flavor to it, but I wouldn't call this a mild cheese. Would you call it a mild cheese?
I don't know if I'd call it mild, and some of that may be coming from like goats and sheep's milk. Cheese tend to have more flavor to them.
Yeah, definitely has a...
But compared to like an aged cheddar, it's not as strong as an aged cheddar. And it's still fairly, it's not crumbly at all. It's very soft.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was sharp. It's cheddar, but it definitely has a strong flavor to it.
Yeah, like if I had tasted that though, I don't know if I would immediately identify it as a cheddar cheese, say.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was fun to try.
That very last layer seemed to be a little borderline crumbly.
A little bit crumbly. I wonder if that's goat too, because a lot of times goat cheese will be a bit more crumbly. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was interesting. I've never tried a layered cheddar cheese like that, so I just had to pick that up and see what that was like.
Okay.
So you want to move on to the next one?
Sure.
Next one is actually a cheese from North Wales. It's another cheddar. It's an extra mature cheddar. So as I was cutting that, we could see how much more crumbly that one was. This is called Black Bomber from Snowdonia Cheese Company. And we actually have a couple from the same company, but we'll try this extra mature cheddar first. Does it say how long it was aged? Maybe not. No, I don't see it. Okay. Let's go ahead and give this one a try.
Okay. I see little specks. Are those little specks supposed to be there? Or is it residue from the outer protective layer?
I think from the, it came with a wax covering, a black wax covering, so probably as I was cutting it, some of it got in there.
Yeah. So we're cutting the cheese.
Well, that one's really nice. Nice flavor on that one. What do you think?
I think it has slightly more flavor than the 12 hooves.
Mm-hmm. And it is extra mature, so it has been aged. I don't know exactly what the time period is on the extra matures, but
yeah, that's good.
Definitely has more flavor, more crumbly. I'm not getting any of the little crystals that you sometimes get in the more aged cheeses.
Is it amino acids? I can see that going very well with meat.
And funny you mention that, because you have cut us some ham.
How about that?
How convenient is that? And we brought back our jars of piccalilli and Branston, which we've tried in previous videos, and we're finding all the different ways we like to use these particular condiments. In fact, I'm thinking I might want to try a little piccalilli with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have a little French bread here, or sourdough bread, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to try some too?
Yeah, I'm going to try some. One of our commenters said, I guess when she was a little girl, her younger brother or older brother referred to the gherkins as slugs.
Oh, as slugs. Now you can't get that out of your mind.
Yeah, for years, neither could she. Or she, whenever she'd see this condiment, she always saw the slugs. But,
all right, we kind of have like a little half sandwich here.
yes. Boop.
Goes nicely together, huh?
Mm-hmm. All of it.
I think we tried that in our last video too. We had, except we had crackers at that time. We had those Jacob's cream crackers, and we had a little meat and cheddar and the piccalilli. Well, really nicely.
Yeah, this goes very nicely together. That was very good. A lot of flavor. So what do you like better? The Black Bomber or 12 hooves? Depends on your mood.
I think you predicted it. Depends on my mood. I like them both. I do love the strong flavored cheddars, but this is, I think the different milks makes it very interesting as well.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Now we're going to move on to the Leicester cheeses, and the next one is one we haven't tried. We tried a red Leicester in the past. This is a aged white Leicester cheese. So I don't know if there is a difference, if it's just the different colorings, one's colored and one's not, or if there is a little bit of a taste difference. So this is from Belton Farm. It's called White Fox, and it reminds me of the other red Leicester we tried was also from Belton Farms, and it was Red Fox.
Yes.
So
I do recall that.
yeah, it'll be interesting to try this one. This is made in England. This one's pretty crumbly. That one's got a lot of flavor. You're starting to get a little of the crystals in that one.
I just picked up on the crystals.
This one says it's aged for 16 months. That's good. That is very flavorful.
Yes.
A little bit of a tang to it.
The crystals, the pop rocks of the cheese world.
Do you have a favorite?
Depends on my mood. Yes, I do. So far, of the three that we've tried, I really like the Black Bomber.
You do like the Black Bomber?
Yeah, I think it has a
That
very
was nice.
Yeah, it's a very strong flavor to it.
I thought you might go for the White Leicester because that one's really strong.
I like both.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose between the two, so far, the Black Bomber. And it depends on my mood.
All right, so you ready for our last one?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Also another crumbly one. This is a vintage Red Leicester. This one's called Red Storm. I love these names they come up with them. Red Storm. This one's been aged for 18 months. Oh, it says aged 18 months for more oomph. I like that.
Yes.
And this is also from Snowdonia Cheese Company in Wales. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. As I mentioned, we tried Red Leicester before, but I don't think it was an aged Red Leicester. So, and it also says to try on a ham and mustard sandwich. So how convenient for us that we've got our piccalilli and ham here.
Yes. And Branston. Any old one?
Any old one. That one's good too. It does taste a little different from the White Leicester.
Yeah, this is good.
I think this one has a little bit of the crystals in it as well. I'm getting a little bit.
Yeah. Just bit into one. Are you gonna have it with a sandwich now?
I am going to have it with the ham.
Okay.
I think that'll be good, especially since they recommended that, so I've got to give that a try.
Okay.
I may actually like the Red Leicester. I'm actually going to make a decision here. I might like the Red Leicester a little bit better than the white.
That depends on your mood. You're just making...
I'm not going to turn either one down, but...
Okay. This is part of my reach there. Sorry.
They do have slightly different flavors. I think I might prefer the Red Leicester, but I am not going to turn either one down. Thank you. Yeah, this one's quite crumbly.
I'm just amazed that you actually had a definite preference there.
Yeah, it's tough because who knows, on another day I might have a different opinion.
So, ready?
Yep.
So, the ones that we've tried with meat so far and the piccalilli, did you have a preference?
I have to say on that one, I think I might actually prefer that cheddar.
The Black Bomber?
The Black Bomber.
Yeah.
That combination with the cheese. Not that, again, this is good too, but I think I like the flavors for that with that combination a little better. How about you?
I would agree, because I think the Black Bomber actually, with the ham, the piccalilli, and the sourdough, does stand out more. Yeah. Maybe it's because I used too much piccalilli, but I thought the flavor of the piccalilli was almost overpowering the flavor of the Red Leicester.
The Red Leicester. I was getting that too. Maybe we need to try a different type of mustard and not the piccalilli.
Yeah, maybe.
But I would agree with that too. It almost does feel like it overpowers it a little bit. It's a fairly flavorful cheese, but I felt like that extra aged cheddar, that flavor still came through in that combination. Just you could taste everything, the piccalilli as well as the ham and the cheddar. So that was really great.
Yeah.
Okay, we actually had some preferences here. Amazing.
Wow. Put that in my journal tonight. So, of the four, your favorite?
Oh, don't make me choose. This is too hard.
If you had to choose.
Oh, if I had to choose, I do really like that Black Bomber, extra mature cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just an all around, but you know, I'm enjoying the Leicesters as well, both the white and the red. And of course our first one too, if we wanted something that one definitely seems more mild than the other three we tried. So if you're looking for something a little softer, milder,
Yes.
with the interesting flavors from the different types of milk.
You can choose only one. What's your favorite?
I'm not choosing. I mean, I think I already pointed out the cheddar.
Okay.
The extra mature cheddar.
Yeah.
From Snowdonia. How about you?
Black Bomber would be my first. The 12 Hooves would be my second choice. White Leicester third, and Red Leicester the fourth.
Okay.
I like them all. I just thought the flavors that stood out really went in that order. I really thought that the Black Bomber really had more of a stronger flavor.
Mm-hmm.
No arguments? No. Okay.
I was a little surprised that actually you ranked the 12 hooves up there that high.
Yeah, I liked it.
Because I know you like pretty flavorful cheeses, and I thought the Leicesters were a bit more flavorful.
Well, I enjoyed all of them. It was just something about, I like the 12 hooves because, as you mentioned, it's milk from 3 different animals. It's in 3 different layers, and I'm not a cheese connoisseur like you, but I can tell just eating bits of it at a time, I'm noticing there's a difference in texture.
Flavors and texture, yeah.
There's a difference in flavor. There's a difference in texture, and it's kind of nice to have that in one cheese. And also, as I mentioned about the Black Bomber, just has a very strong flavor to it that I like. I think it goes very well with meat and piccalilli. But the other two were just fine too. I just thought the flavor of the Black Bomber, the textures of the 12 hooves just kind of stood out to me.
Yeah.
Depends on my mood.
Depends on your mood. Yeah, so I would say all winners again. We are really enjoying trying different cheese from the UK. And so we'll keep looking for it every time I'm at the store. It's like, do I have any more room for more cheese? Not really, but
Not really.
I keep buying it. That's why it's like, okay, we have to get into this and start using it.
Yeah. Gotta get a second cheese grotto.
And it has been nice because I've been taking some sandwiches for lunch to work, and so I actually tried that. I tried some lunch meat with a little piccalilli and some cheddar cheese and made a really great sandwich.
Sounds good.
All right, so if you like food reactions and food tastings, food unboxings, that's what we do here on Finn Loves Food. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.